The holiday season is one that can easily try to tug at our boundaries, push us into more than we can handle, and overwhelm us with all the shoulds and the have-tos. It can also be a time where we get to experience those things that we've been waiting for all year. And that's why it's even more important in this season to check in with yourself on what is right for you and your family. Because this doesn't have to be a time of overwhelm and constant stress. You get to create your holidays this year. So what do you want to create? As options and opportunities arise, having boundaries on your time, energy, or money isn't all about saying no to everything. Brené Brown says, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves, even when we risk disappointing others. Your boundaries in this season are a reflection of what you are saying yes to. So ask yourself and your family, what are your priorities? And what would be getting in the way of those things that are most important to you? Let me give you an example of gathering for Thanksgiving in my family and how it's changed over the years to fit our needs. So we live near both my husband and I's sides of the family. And for a while, Thanksgiving looked like having lunch with one family and dinner with the other all in the same day, which worked great at the time. Then with kids, that started to get challenging. So we worked it out with everyone to have those meals on separate days. And one year, before our siblings all had in-laws of their own, we had all of our family to our house instead, bringing everybody together in one place. Now, last year, I opted out completely, and my husband and my kids joined in the festivities while I stayed home and took care of myself. Yes, it's okay to split up sometimes. Now, more recently, we've felt drawn to creating more connection and fun within our own family. So this year, we've got plans to eat with relatives and then go see a movie, just me, my husband, and our kids. Where is your family at this year, and what do you want? Model for your kids what it looks like to say yes or no, and to feel good about those choices. They are learning about consent and how to communicate their own boundaries. And when they do, respect those boundaries. You don't have to make them hug a relative, eat all their food, or take a picture with someone. Maybe this year, they don't want to talk to Santa, or they want to go out with friends instead of coming to the family gathering. They're learning about themselves and what they want, just as you are too. Find creative ways to meet the needs of each member of your family. What do you know about yourself and your children? How can you prepare and plan ahead for what may come up? Does your child struggle in crowded or noisy places? Is there a topic of conversation that is sure to set you off? Do you need a backup plan for challenging scenarios? Take the time to plan ahead, know your limits, and find what you need in order to say yes to what matters most to you. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Many of us were raised with no safe way to say no. And that can make boundaries really hard, even as adults. You want to change some things, but maybe you're not ready for the potential response it would bring. That's okay. You don't have to do it all at once. Find one small way to say yes to yourself as you practice respecting your own wants and needs. In this season especially, when you're potentially dealing with a whole lot of expectations from all the people around you, honoring yourself and your family may not please everyone. Someone might not like what you are saying no to, or they may take it personally. You don't have to try to make them happy. You get to take care of your own family and create a holiday season that brings you joy. Check in with yourself, your partner, your kids. What are you consenting to? And how will you love and respect yourselves this year? Say yes to you.